Everlasting Eagle. I was just looking at the flows and shit, the ones that I'm gonna put out, like before the Late Show, the ones I was telling y'all about, and my friend on YouTube and everybody else and my other fans. Yeah, dope flows, awesome flows. I was listening to them, and there's very last flow of that where I'm beyond like messed up. I'm like, when you're tired and you're cranky and you don't give a shit. Imagine me like that and drunk at the same time and flowing. That's the very last flow on it. No, actually, there's two like that. Where I don't give a. I just start whatever like that and shit. I like to do that. I like to. I don't know. Like if I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm whatever, or I have a headache. There were times where I had to take a piss, and instead of taking a piss, I would say, especially the first time, let me see what happens if I rap. I rap like this, and it don't matter the mood. I mean, for me, if you're drinking or whatever you're doing, it makes the flow different because you're going through different experiences. You know, that's just for me. I don't recommend nobody else to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So plus there's beats with that, instrumentals and stuff. Short beats. I'm gonna do a short beat. Short. Like I've been breaking it down the song. So you have a majority. You have the shorts, and you have the short songs and the short beats and stuff with the long versions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's about nine songs, I believe. That until the Late Show, and plus I have the beats with that. You know what I mean? So you know how I put the beat in that together and stuff like that. When I put in the shorts, then I put it in the long versions, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do another song and stuff. Yeah, it's Fantasia and stuff. Yeah. No, I just wanted to. You know what I mean? I guess I started doing these videos now. I don't know. I do that like if I start doing something, I start I don't know. I go with it and stuff like that. I used to do these videos all the time, just like that and shit. Talking about my life, what I'm experiencing, how I feel, or whatever. Last night, I got to that point last night where, being alone, feeling alone, when somebody's with somebody, like relationship wise, I'm saying, somebody's with somebody, it's like, about that, you know what I mean. And I'm on the girl side and all this shit, and either it's down and then it could be in the middle and then it falls down. You know what I mean? Or it's like it goes nowhere. It just. Or they live out. I hate it's not their fault, but they live out of state, and it's crazy because they could live in Texas, and they still want to get or whatever they want to do or whatever and shit. I'm in New York City, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just like that. I don't really talk to anyone that's not in New York City. I'm not discriminating, bro. But if I'm gonna be with somebody, it's gonna be in the same state. This what things work out. We talk. I can go straight to her, or it's the gentleman. I'll go to her. Most ladies, maybe 50%. I don't know. The ladies would do that. I don't know. I do it 100%. I don't know. Not that I'm better than them, but you know what I mean and shit. I feel like I'm in one of my faults, back and forth and shit. So it's like going from here to there to there, No, so I felt that last night. You know what I mean? And you gotta be careful because those feelings you project, it gets you even more. Like, you know what I mean? You start to feel it more. Like, you'll start to think of crazy shit. You know what I mean? You'll think of like somebody that's with somebody that you know, and they're together and stuff like that. Or you'll start to think that you walk down the street and you'll see like people together, or in restaurants and stuff, couples and sitting down and stuff like that, and you'll start to think these fucking things. It's like you're doing it to yourself and shit. Or you'll see it on television. I mean, any form of that shit. Hell, you could see freaking Smallville or something, Clark Kent and whatever, and them together. I mean, anything that reminds you about that, you know? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, this shit, you know? That was like, or sometimes you have the girlies on that's the app, and you could make a conversation. I mean, like, just saying things, and then it goes back to that person. And let's say, sometimes people open up their hearts, or they say, like, I say, like, I'm a YouTube singer, or whatever. I don't give a shit. Because I'm very open like that. Look at me now. And it'd be like, you never said anything, bro. Like, they just, there's nothing there no more. They took it off, or they block you. And you think in your mind, it wasn't me. So it's like Russian roulette. It's like back and forth. Sometimes you think you're going to get somewhere and you don't, but you can't think like that. This is talking to everybody in the world. Even my, you know what I mean. My friend that recommended these videos that he likes watching them. But, you know what I mean. So it's like, hey, it's life. Nobody likes to live it. Nobody likes to go through it, but we have to go through it. And I say to myself, and it's been happening over the years, ever since I was a kid, but everything I go through, it just makes me stronger. And it does. It does. This whole time period, like a year and something, especially, you know, like, compared to when, you know, when I said I used to take care of people and do this and do that, and then my job, I mean, hey, I was over. My job is finished. I just keep getting stronger and stronger, even more stronger. I'm getting stronger every day. I'm going up notches. Look at me. I'm doing videos like this again. What does that tell you? And now things are different. I'm talking about different things than I did in the past. I don't know, maybe the girl side I did say it too. I don't know, or maybe... No, I did. I wasn't talking about these things here and there. But I keep jumping to thing, like new things. You know, like, just taking everything on in general. Just doing the right things. Handling shit. You know what I mean? Not letting anything stand in my way, you know? That's just me. I keep moving forward. I never go backwards. Unless it's, God forbid, I mean, like in the past, to save someone. Or to be a hero, but I know when to do that. I have choice. You know what I mean? And I'm like more than I was. I mean, I even more, like, what I mean is I'm getting stronger in every, whatever, is what I'm talking about. It's like aggressive, but it's a good aggressive. You understand? So it's like a person, not when they go through, I don't know, I just think of it, not like a boxing match, like they go through the training. So it's like, I think every time something, whatever, and I get rid of, I don't want to say, I handle it, I get whatever, like that was my training, and then I'm ready to fight something else. Because I already finished with that, so I'm ready to take something else on. I hate to say it that way, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like the next move, like, I'm already trained, you know what I mean? Or more, I don't know, it's just, that's what I mean, I'm getting stronger and stronger, because when they're fighters, they train so much that their body is all toned and all ready to throw down in the ring. That's what I'm talking about. So these little freaking things are like, they're like training mode for me. Anything I do and shit. It's like I just keep gaining with things. Like I keep gaining things, like gaining knowledge. I keep gaining. Let's say if Popeye the Sailor Man ate the spinach, what happens? He gets stronger. Every time he eats that thing, he gets stronger. Every time I solve something, do something, learn from it, I get stronger. Every time I do a new style, I get stronger. Every time I drink, I get stronger. I don't invite nobody to do that, or I do it sober too, or whatever. Flows and shit, whatever I feel like. So it's like, what is it now? It's like after 10 o'clock at night. No lie. No freaking lie. I don't know, I just decided to do one of these videos and shit, I guess this is another way to vent out, or just to talk, or maybe, I'm not getting sad. I'm not putting myself in there, because a lot of times we have nobody to talk to, or I'll say it like me right now. It's just me and Ventasia. I call her star of the show, I call her human cat, because to me she's like part human. She is. I call animals human because to me they are because they act human. They eat. Some of them eat human food, but I'm saying it's just me. So this is another way to, and then I know somebody's watching this, or I just vented out and got all this stuff, so I'm doing twice or whatever, or the deal is, you know what I mean. I'm not talking to myself, you know what I mean. I seen, like, God forbid, you know what I mean. There's some people that they get that. They start to talk to themselves and they just do it. Like, I've seen people, you know what I mean. And if I've actually talked to them, like, so this way they'd have somebody to talk to, and they wouldn't. There was a person that I saw that, and I started talking to them, and then I left them, and I was walking away a little, and they started talking to themselves again. It happens. It's nothing bad and shit. It just happens, You know what I mean? So, that's it. I guess there's all ways of talking, you know that, and stuff. Yeah, so, basically, that's it. Maybe I'll do some music 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some downloading before then. The other song or whatever, whenever it comes out. So remember, 9 songs, instrumentals off the yin yang, stuff like that, to each song, like I do. Let me see. Yeah, shit like that. Maybe 11 songs, I don't know. And then the light show songs. You'll see them. Oh yeah, another thing is, I don't suggest this for nobody, but the different beers I do drink, I get into different modes. I get into, like, whatever, so whatever I go on, it's like, it's different, like, now, like, I was on the damn Four Locals show. I get on sometimes I get on some other beer, like natural ice or something. It depends, like, depends how the beer hits you. Or it depends you could be just buzzing, you could be just whatever. But I was in a whole state of mind. I was ripped. You're gonna hear it. And, whenever these 11 songs are done from the other, I like those songs too. I like both freaking things. The Light Collection and the other songs I did. Alright, peace out, everybody. Peace.